block to 19th Street, we're on 20th Street. There were no houses up here. And that's one of the reasons they could build the school here, because they didn't need to build a new school. The old one was getting very old and dilapidated. It was built in 1882 and was getting in bad shape. And we knew that people were starting to move this way. But Nelson Ludington was one of those smart people that could see things into the future. He lived in Chicago. And he knew that people were starting to come over and settle. You have to visualize that Escanaba was much smaller than it is today when I grew up in Escanaba. Over here on 19th Street was about the last houses. Think of all the people that live by the high school, that live out towards the athletic field. That was all woods when I grew up. So anyway, he knew that people down in Chicago, even Green Bay, Milwaukee, and everything between were going to need a lot of lumber to build their houses, because almost all houses were built out of wood, and all they still really are. So he came up here. Some people make smart investments even today. They invest in something that other people don't know is going to be important. I'm putting in. And he bought almost all this land that's now Escanaba, because he knew it was going to be valuable. People were going up the trees. And that, of course, happened very shortly after he bought it, and became a millionaire or multimillionaire, tons of money. And so, as the town went on, they became a town. It took a number of years because just a few people came first. And as the town grew, it got big enough to be called a little city, very small. It started down by the lake, by the old lighthouse, because almost every town started along the ocean or the Great Lakes or a river, because people didn't have automobiles. They hadn't been thought of.